87.9. Let's take a break. When we come back, we bring you the words from our sponsor, Crimestoppers Liberia. CC Best Rise across the country, and later on, we're going to bring you Win Liberia, Freedom Win Liberia cash giveaway collaboration. On today's edition, we're going to be giving $5,000. And those of you who have been winning behind the scene, hopefully we will want you to call us. Once you've been playing, you've been receiving your 5,000. If we did not call you, please call us on the radio and let us know you receive your 5,000. We do not have the luxury of time to keep calling all of the winners over and over. So once you be playing and you win your 5,000, you see it on your phone, just call and say you receive your 5,000. We will also try to pay people to call those who are winning the 5,000 on the phone as well. But if we don't call you on the telephone and you already received the money in the choices, you also call us back. The very number that will send the money to you, you can call us back on the number. And trust me, we're going to talk to you to confirm you receiving the money. We will take a break now to be right back on the People's Radio.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. They can't take your law in. Crimestoppers here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must talk it, I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crimestoppers, the people bringing safety to your door. Crimestoppers, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crimestoppers Liberia, from the center to interior. Crimestoppers, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crimestoppers, the people bringing safety to your door. Crimestoppers, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crimestoppers Liberia, from the center to interior. Crimestoppers, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crimestoppers Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Crimestoppers, the people bringing safety to your door. Crimestoppers, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crimestoppers Liberia, from the center to interior. Crimestoppers, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us. Crimestoppers, the people bringing safety to your door. Crimestoppers, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crimestoppers Liberia, from the center to interior. Crimestoppers, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us.
Wabo, outro afo.
You know my woman at the PD patient? You can't call the kind of ref on. You okay, man?
You not hear about CC Best Power Rest here. Whether you diabetes patient, you can stay in CC Best Power Rest because you not get no sugar, no fast, no so again. Very low carbohydrate. For wholesale, just go to Bannerville Road, Debroma Open Community, Town Hall Junction, and the people say $20 for beer, but you should be buying from $10 up minimum. For retail, go to Ken Johnson Road Tire Enterprise, and the numbers to call are 0880-45-2846 or 0777-570453. and now $22 for bag. And you can also go to Barnaby Estate area D39, and the number to call is 0776-580-800. For more inquiries or mobile money, please make sure to call 0555-997676 or 0774-997676. Now, CC and Case Incorporated importing CC Best Barber Rezo.
Ladies and gentlemen, football lovers, do you bet online or bet for a football match? Do you want to play casino games to win big in La Liga, Premier League, the European Champions League, Serie A, Bantis League, and other international football leagues? Then worry no more. The big odds and lucky casino games are here for you. Nesbet, yes, Nesbet. Go to Nesbet Liberia using the link hitsgo.nesbet.com.ir/freedomfm. Get 100% when you first deposit a minimum of $400 Liberian by choosing the promo code KICK100. Cash back every week. People winning big money again and again with Nesbet Liberia. On Freedom, everything is Nes. For the link, visit Freedom FM Facebook page or send a request to WhatsApp at 0886 500 104. With Nesbet, everything is Nes.
Okay, nice.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, nice bet, Liberia. CC, best price, and the rest of it. Jerome, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, and it's good to be back here. And I want to say thanks to those following us via the radio. I'm grateful to be here once again.
Okay, so Decoration Day. The police, on the eve of decoration, came up with a particular restriction. What is it? Were you around on Decoration Day?
Yeah, I didn't follow that information. I just luckily saw no drinking. I think that's what I saw. I don't know if the what you are talking about or you are talking about.
Yeah, you have the situation on alcohol.
Yeah, it's just that when this particular day comes, I feel confused. But again, it has to. And sometimes you go and pay respect to the dead ones. Interestingly, some people will say almost 10 years, I just used to sit at home, but they weren't going to be part of it because I lost so and so person. So that's it. I was like concentrated on the Partnersville end, even though in the Bravo area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my take is the particular directive that was issued, and that is where I'll focus to be.
Okay.
What triggered that decision? What was the actual cause? Of that particular decision. That's exactly what we want to know. Why was it taken? To every decision, there should be a justifiable reason.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put out the particular release. So it is on the official page of the Liberian National Police. It was done day before yesterday. The reason why we want to have these conversations, we want to have conversations on these kind of topics, is because these are abrupt decisions that will require the public's input, and so forth. So it was issued on the 10th of March 2026. You want to read it? If Jerome can read it, he will. Let me see whether Jerome can pull it out.
I have to zoom it the way you can do it.
Okay, so it is already there. Jerome is going to find it. It's in the Freedom Hub room already.
Yeah.
So he has it. Jerome will read it, so we'll know exactly what is happening. But on Decoration Day, we witnessed police people seizing people cooler, seizing people alcoholic beverages, and it is something that we are very concerned about. Go ahead.
Where did they take it before I start reading?
Come again?
Where did they take it?
No, I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, police sees people goose.
Okay.
Sometimes they Go ahead.
The Liberia National Police informs the general public that as part of the public safety measures during the celebration of Decoration Day on Wednesday,
Okay.
11th March 2026,
Public safety measure.
okay,
Go ahead.
there will be no selling or consumption
Of alcoholic beverages.
of alcoholic beverages within the vicinity of any grave site across the country.
Okay.
This measure is intended to maintain order and preserve
The dignity
the dignity and respect
associated.
associated with the occasion. Members of the public are thereby kindly advised to comply
With this
the
directive.
directive.
I wanted to talk to Sam Collins, but he's currently doing his show. So I don't know how do we communicate with police spokespersons on the different shows when the police spokesperson himself he running one show.
Another show.
I mean, this is just funny. I mean, the country is just on play, but that's a different discussion for a different day. He said,
Okay.
additionally,
The police will establish snap checkpoints at various strategic locations within the city and its environs to regulate the free flow of traffic and ensure that road users have easy access to their respective destination.
good.
All motorists and road users are encouraged to cooperate with traffic officers who will be deployed during this period. The Liberia National Police appreciates the understanding and cooperation of the public as we work together to maintain order and safety during the Decoration Day observance. Signed, DCP Sam K. Collins, Chief of Press.
Good. So, Jerome, you it's good you just read it. I would want to know what's your honest, opinion about the police directive.
Okay, the first thing here is that when we have to underline that word honest. And I listened to you earlier, and you said abrupt or abruptly. That means the judge drummer,
Oh yeah.
and they didn't inform the public initially.
The day before decoration.
Yeah, whether it was in the evening, whether it was 5, whether it was in the morning.
It was abrupt.
Yeah,
It was abrupt. You
and I don't know if it is the first time or the police usually do it. I don't know. Whether the public is going to listen to it is another thing.
Okay.
So for me, where I went yesterday, I don't even think people listen, Oliver. I don't even think people listen from what I witnessed.
Okay.
But again, like I said, to be honest, you have, especially when you're dealing with that kind of society, at least a week or maybe 2 or 3 days, and with the kind of justification of the police, it's like wanting somebody to say you have to desist from this because and it comes to your wall. What is the rationale?
Thank you.
When you want to stop somebody from doing something
on a particular day. So we need to know.
Yeah.
They said for the sake of public safety.
Yeah.
Good. But go there and find that part that has to do with public safety. Now, my take is, what has been the status? I mean, the statistics, the data on any, casualty
on Decoration Day.
Casualty as a result of decoration, whether lives lost as a result of drunkenness, injuries inflicted as a result of drunkenness. We would need to know what is the data informing this particular decision.
It says this measure is intended to maintain order and preserve the dignity and respect associated with the occasion.
Okay. To maintain
Order,
public order, dignity and respect associated. Look, just stop. I know how the rest of the people out there are going to look at what I will say. But this is purely, Jerome, this is purely uncalled for, and it is an act of authoritarianism. I mean, this is an authoritative approach that the government is trying to take. It is nothing, for me, I do not see the justifiable reason to say you want to maintain the dignity of the day.
So the dignity that perhaps in the police understanding is like just go there, Sally, retrospect, pin, and leave as an angel.
So who determines?
So in fact, if
who determines how I decide to move my dad one?
So as a matter of fact, the police is telling everyone in the country that every time somebody dies for you, if whether it's funeral,
don't drink liquor.
Yeah. Whether it's a funeral,
thank you.
Whether you going for ballet,
that is the point.
So if you're trying to say every time people talk about
that is the point, because when people go to wake, they drink alcohol. I know
no statement from police.
Thank you.
No statement from police.
You see, there is no law on the book, restricting people from drinking alcoholic beverages during burial ceremonies.
Yeah.
This is an authoritative regime that is creeping.
And as a matter of fact, Oliver, everyone has his own way of grief. How you can take away your grief.
Who determines how I decide to go and move?
Yeah.
Who determines what I think I can take?
Yeah.
There are people who go to the graveside, they don't drink. The law should be arresting those who will drink and decide to infringe on the rights of others.
Yeah.
In as much as I am not infringing on the right of anybody, look, you do not have any right whatsoever.
And you say nobody should sell.
Nobody should sell liquor. Nobody should drink liquor around the cemetery and this and that. Here is the point. We have Christmas Day celebration in this country, though not a national holiday, but we all know when Christmas fall on a working day.
Oliver, let's understand something here.
What does he say?
Let's understand something here.
Go ahead.
They say there will be no selling. So if you say there will be no selling, people should not even go. They're not telling you don't go sell alcoholic beverages. They're even telling you don't even go sell there.
Okay.
So are you the one making it fun for them?
So he say there will be no selling or consumption of alcoholic beverages.
So the selling is also
within
different.
The
selling is different.
You will not sell it. You will not drink it. So nobody will sell it there. Nobody will drink it there.
Nobody will carry it.
So their justification is according to them for public safety, right? It's
the dignity,
a public safety measure, and to maintain a dignity and so forth. It doesn't make sense. No, let's be honest with our people. It doesn't make sense. That's why I'm asking for the government through the police to feed us with the data that inform this decision to put a ban on consuming alcoholic beverages around cemeteries. The data that informed the government decision to put a ban on selling and consuming alcoholic beverages within the cemetery, how you call this thing, perimeter. We're in the perimeter of the different cemeteries.
Okay.
Because if there is no record to show that, for example,
in the last 3 years,
thank you.
In the last 2 years,
for example, in 2024, plenty of people got drunk to the different cemetery. As a result of that, we encountered 7 deaths. And 7 deaths, 400 injuries from cemetery drunkenness fighting. And there should be a data to inform that decision. To work out one money and say this is it. If we do not put a check to this situation, Grandma Kuma could work out one money and say they're coming Christmas Day. We don't want to see anybody selling alcohol anywhere to maintain the sacredness of Christmas Day because of Jesus. No, let's be honest. Hello?
Because of Jesus' birthday.
Jesus' birthday.
Jesus' birthday.
Jesus' birthday. Jesus' own birthday. And Jesus is the originator of Christianity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
On his birthday, Christians consume alcohol in Monrovia and across the world. The police is not on record for telling people for public safety, don't drink alcohol.
Don't drink alcohol.
You understand it? So we still want to have. I'm not going to fight this decision blindly to say 100%. I'm not going to support it. My take is feed us with the data before you take a decision. There should be a reason. If I come here and say from today onward, nobody more getting kinu without wearing life jacket. It means people now get in canoe without life jacket and they die plenty in the water.
Yeah.
And nobody could rescue them because they never have life jacket that could keep them afloat until they can go and solve the problem. So until those data can be provided, until you can give us a sufficient stacks, this whole directive, in my opinion, was driven from a power drunk perspective. And be honest, the police got no right to have done what they did yesterday. You say public safety? Give us the data. No, give us the data. March 15th is when? Next week, what thing?
It's another
holiday.
Yeah.
Joseph Jigging Robert's birthday. It is a day in memory of Joseph Jigging Robert.
And I don't know if they're going to say
Joseph Jigging Robert was never a king Jew or farmer or somebody who are growing sugar cane to fake king Jews.
Very religious
people. Thank you. I mean, he was a pastor in the United Methodist Church,
and he gave most of his property
to the Methodist Church as well. Are you going to also issue a memo that for public safety, people who will be observing Joseph Jigging Robert's birthday, they should not drink liquor, they should not sell alcohol, they should not consume alcohol? Alcohol is not a forbidden product in this country. Alcohol is a legal product. Mm-hmm. That's why it is now a crime to drink alcohol. It is a crime to smoke opium in the country. It is not a crime to drink stout. It's not a crime to drink beer. So when you are coming out with a decision to forbid people from consuming legal goods in the country, legal goods, you're collecting taxes from beer factory to fill beer.
They're stopping the people from selling.
You're collecting taxes from me for buying the beer to drink it on Decoration Day. You should give me sufficient reason as to why you are stopping me. Look, we have to consult some lawyers. But those who beer, who alcohol, were seasoned yesterday, they can sue the Liberian National Police for damages. I want to contact some lawyers to give their legal opinion. Because alcohol is not any how you call this thing, forbidden drug. No, it is not. More to that, look at the
let's prove our case all over.
Uh-huh.
In a religiously balanced country here, so we'll prove our case that the police is 100% wrong.
That's right.
So in the book of Proverbs 31 verse 6 to 7, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish.
That is ready to perish.
And wine unto those that be of heavy heart.
Those of heavy heart.
Let them drink
and forget their sorrow.
Their sorrow.
Let them drink and forget their sorrow. We may not be theologically balanced and prudent to provide the interpretation to this.
Yeah. But that's sorrow.
Thank you.
That's sorrow.
When people go to cemetery, they don't go there. Look, some people are so fragile to the point that they will want to be under the influence to be able to manage to do certain things.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
They will want to taste something, and that thing what it tastes could erase the sorrow that been with them. Because by the time you go to the cemetery, once you reach the vault of the person who you're going to clean their grave, as soon as you reach to the area, the next thing you want to break down.
Yeah, especially when the death is fresh.
Thank you. A lot of people who do not have the strong will, they will break down. Under alcohol, they can manage to compose themselves. They will manage, with small alcoholic stuff. I mean, that's what alcohol can do. Alcohol can make small begin brave. Except those of you who can drink it. But alcohol can make small begin brave. So, for me, I'm not, Jerome, we're not sitting there and say, the decision is just wrong. No. The police should be telling us what is the data.
For last year, in the last 2 years.
Year before last?
Yeah.
Let them even go get a 10-year data. The police should give us 10 years data as to what damages have we encountered as a country, human damages. What casualty have we been able to incur as a country? How many human beings now died because people went to clean grave and they got drunk and decided juking each other with collexes and nerve? What's the status on it? Jerome, when the last time you said people go clean the grave and
No, I come in. The government should be the one telling us because, like you said,
that's what I'm saying.
They are the ones having the data.
That's what I'm saying.
The intelligence to tell us. So if the government is not telling Adrian Roosevelt and Oliver Kahn, we don't have that information.
That's what we're saying. The police should be telling us that, hey, this decision is as a result.
Yeah.
Of the proliferation of injuries and death associated with drunkenness during decoration days at different cemeteries across the country. For example, in 2025, we were able to record. In 2025, we were able to record 456 deaths across the whole country. Maryland County 3, Nima 40. The other one did. And all of those deaths and fighting and yama what happened were as a result of mourners being under the influence
of alcohol
and fighting. Security institutions, when they are issuing directives, those directives should be accompanied by the statistics. For example, road safety issues. On road safety issues, before the government decided to say, look, you know what, heavy trucks should not pass on the bridge.
It's either because of the bridge.
They have gone to the bridge and know the bridge lifespan, the bridge cracking. They say, you know what, in the next 15 days, if we do not face some kind of thing on the bridge and the truck then be passing, it will break. Let's know that. Give us the data. Give us the data. Before the government start giving polio vaccine, before people start giving polio vaccine around the world, they have already gotten to know how many young children now die from polio. Before we started taking COVID-19 vaccine, there was a record globally to tell you how many women now die from COVID-19, and the audience needed to what has been the situation. You not hear any cemetery to say, oh, to the cemetery, your men got drawn, they chop each other, they juke each other.
There is no data.
No, which cemetery?
No record.
People can go on the 4 feet of fire. So nobody must say, oh, I don't see people not fighting the cemetery before. Everyone go to 4 feet of fire. In fact, people fought in the church. They go Sunday. No, let me be honest, Jerome.
And let's get this information clear. We are not, promoting
alcoholic consumption.
Yeah.
That's not what we're promoting.
We only want a unique system in our country.
Fairness.
A responsible police.
Fairness.
When you're giving information to the public, or continual trucks will not plat on the Zolo Duma Bridge because this last year or last month, the truck will come in, continue fell from the truck. So we don't want this year for it to happen.
Thank you.
Now what we say,
thank you. That's what we're saying.
People should be responsible.
You wake up when they say nobody will carry liquor, drink liquor around cemetery. For what? There's an age-old tradition.
And you give your officers to just take away people market.
So officers were taking people beer, taking people stout, reselling it to the very community people, consuming it themselves. But the men put it, what they call, why the people go in, the men are drinking it.
And that's the main point.
The men are drinking it.
Because you give your officers the authority to go and seize.
To do what?
Yeah,
how do people go back to retrieve?
Yeah.
To retrieve what was taken from them? You keep inflicting injury and suffering on the people of this country. Decoration Day by itself has been one of the income generating dates in this country.
Yeah.
For those who are into the alcoholic beverage, industry.
Yeah.
People make a lot of money. By the way, most of the cemeteries, our disadvantaged youth, they use the cemeteries as their, their public latrine. No, we got to be very honest with the conversation, my brother. Most of the cemeteries, I'm not talking about the rich people cemeteries, but most of the other cemeteries, our Zogo brother and sister, who we call the disadvantaged, youth, they go to those cemeteries and use it for their latrine. My man, to go in such an environment, you don't have to be normal. No, Jerome, I'm being honest with you. You don't have to be normal. My dad doesn't smoke. I'm not saying those who smoke are bad. But guess what? When there was a moment where something happened in Harper, he had to be detained at the police cell. Sure. The guys who were in the cell prior to he entering, the guys were urinating on the floor. Yeah, listen. When my dad entered, The other guys who were there, they were smoking in the cell. I mean, those people used to smoke in the cell. Charged it out way 1999. People used to smoke in the cell. Yeah, whether it was acceptable or not, I mean, that's a different discussion. But he could not smoke. But guess what? He was telling the guys who were smoking that when they smoke, they should be putting the smoke in your face.
Wow, that means he was very uncomfortable.
Because the urine and everything, feces all on the floor, that was the only thing that could make him comfortable. When people go to environments that are not tidy like that, like I mean, graveside, people pooing all in the place, we got to be very local with it. Now, people pooing all over the place. You know, the people saying giving them trouble. Some people they go and cut their little whiskey 2-3 shots.
They able to.
They got okay. He ought to pin. He ought to wash the tire. He ought to plant flower, lay the reeds. He pray here in the family, and when they leave the graveside, they go and sit down. Look, all the graveside in the country, guys, some kind of small tarpaulin where they can put there. People go sit down. Other people saying their GB, you know, their pepper soup. People saying the food. After cleaning, they wash their hand. They come. They eat. The family sit down. They drink a little 1 or 2. They wash their sorrow away, like the Bible verse you just from citing.
Yeah.
They drink their sorrow away. They get in the car. They go home.
They wash their sorrow and their poverty away.
I mean, so the find that time to marry, the family come back together. The family have that particular moment around the cemetery. You can't break that wall. You can't break that wall. The terrorists were looking for police to go stand up to the border and provide protection. They were here seizing liquor. They were here seizing liquor, seizing stout and beer.
The armless kids were there defending the country. And the only thing the police was concerned about
to be catching liquor. When there is no data to show us that liquor has been causing trouble on Decoration Day. Show us a data. I mean, a synthetic data to tell us 4 persons that died from Kadoma Cemetery because they were fucking drunk on Decoration Day. Eh? You understand it?
But it's not in the communication, so obviously they don't have
it. They do not have it.
They don't have it.
The truth of the matter is, this is a knee-jerk situation. Somebody said that somewhere and just want to prove a point that they are proactive. They want to do something differently, and in the course of doing it, you are infringing on the rights of other people. Alcohol is not an illicit drug. Let's be honest. Alcohol is not an illicit drug. I'm not advocating for alcohol, but people pay taxes to produce it here. Mm-hmm. People pay taxes to buy it here and sell. You disrupting their economic flow. You disrupting their transaction. In fact, those who consume it, you disrupting. You know, you infringe on their right.
Yeah.
Some people don't live without alcohol. As bad as you may think it is sounding, some people don't live without it. Imagine somebody who went to a graveside that is far off from the nearest alcoholic, shop. And because of your kangaroo directive, all the people can sell alcohol around that place, the man is left stranded. That man can sue the government for something. I mean, the lawyers got a way to find looking at charge. The man can sue the government for something because you could cause the man psychological depression, some kind of way you can cause it. And when the man can prove it in court, the government could pay. I know what was the reason. What triggered that decision? It was terrible. It was messy. And I don't know who advised the police to have done that. I still maintain there is no record to show why that decision was made. No record. Because if we had to do the argument, Jerome, next week, that Joseph Jiginrawa's birthday.
Due to the former president.
The former president's birthday, Joseph Jiginrawa.
Religious
will be next week.
There will be no.
So, are you going to say people should not drink?
And you need to put memo at the funeral home as well.
They said to preserve the dignity. Which dignity? At funeral service. The different funeral services in the country, people drink alcohol. Hey, man. Doing wakekeeping ceremony. The very common man, I'm told a relative from Galloway, Grand Creek County. The Galloway people, when they're having wake, Grand Common, if people I'm told they are from Grand Creek, Galloway district. When they're having wake, when King Jews not on that wake, the wake is not held. No, I'm being honest, Jerome. When King Jew is not on the wake is not held. So is the presence of King Jews at the wake keeping ceremony in Grand Creek and other places across the country, will that undermine the dignity of the funeral procession, the funeral rituals? No. So what is it now? What do you mean? Some people who told you that everybody on Facebook, the country have people finding food to eat. They'll get money to find data.
Yeah.
Some people ain't got radio to their houses.
Yeah.
And don't blame them. Oh, you work out, you issue one statement on Facebook, and you expect the whole country to know on the eve.
As a matter of fact, in the afternoon or evening time.
This is the second Wednesday.
Yeah.
You should have made that announcement the first Wednesday in the month. Then you start circulating the announcement all over the country. Do it some kind of way where everybody will get it.
Well, Oliver, it's not about, giving the announcement. It's about the impact of the message.
The rationale.
Yeah.
What trick or it?
So we've been giving the message. Last year, it break down, and the consumption of alcohol from citizens.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't be giving a message to the public when there is no impact within that message, and there is no data to defend.
Thank you.
Or back
what has been the danger about drinking alcohol at cemeteries when people go clean?
At the end of the day, only your officers will benefit because they come and take the people market.
So
you open because you can't pay your people.
When they decided to open an opportunity for your officer to steal liquor, get drunk, as a result of on the sweat of grieving family members.
Mm-hmm.
People go and buy the liquor. Your officer sees it, they put it in the pickup. While going to be drinking it, to be selling it back to the same people.
Can the police
give us? Yeah. Oh, thank you
for the alcoholic beverages
that is seized.
That was seized. Can the police? Okay, let's say Wednesday, the information came out. Now, after Wednesday, what are we going to say? What is the police saying to the public?
So they say public safety, right?
Mm.
SKD, County Mead, why people plenty on the football field? They can sell alcohol there.
They go there and pass.
Hey man, they sell alcohol on the football field at SKD. They sell alcoholic beverages at SKD.
Football doesn't have dignity in the police.
No, okay. So what do you call dignity?
Yeah, but at the police
because the very death and Liberian, how they call funeral issues in the country, they are often associated with those kind of thing. Well, when I started near the cemetery, this and that. Oh, why? What didn't happen? Oh, one model after America, the people can't liquor to cemetery to America. We haven't been to America. Can't order that. Let go see it. We'll come out and we know so they can do it there.
They don't drink. They can drink.
So this whole thing, the reason why laws are made generally, basically, to prevent certain terrible things from happening. If a particular law cannot address any particular issue, that law is funny.
And only benefit certain people, especially in your side.
What is the law addressing?
Yeah.
Because there was a particular phrase highlighted: public safety. Public safety.
So they're going to wait for next year. Before they write another message.
So
we're out today telling the public, in Johnsonville we seize the firearm.
The police should be explaining to us why. The public safety we gotta know.
Yeah.
Because on Joseph Jenkins Robert birthday, there will be young kids who will be out of school. They will be also celebrating Joseph Jenkins Robert birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And that public safety you talking about?
Yeah.
Vehicle will be passing around. People who will be in the vehicle, someone will be drinking alcohol. They'll be under the influence of alcoholic beverages. Are you going to stop people from drinking alcohol on Joseph Jenkins Robert birthday? To maintain public safety? No, sometimes these guys should stop exhibiting authoritative stance regarding issues in this country. I don't know how people out there would think about it, but I think it was an overreach on the part of the police. They were just being, I don't know how do I say it. Look, the whole decision on the part of the police was uncalled for. Especially at a point where the young children in Foya were demanding the presence of them. Mm-hmm. They put children calling you to Foya to go to the border. They're calling you to Foya to go to the border. To go stay.
So the border is even vulnerable because for the amount of hours and days I took.
It spent 2 days. Yeah. 2 days when the Guineans started infiltrating into the Liberian side of the border.
Even after the shooting.
Thank you. After the shooting, a whole day.
Nobody.
A whole day.
A serious country.
Serious country. Then you're running behind Stout and Guinness in Monrovia.
Government.
You're running behind Guinness and beer with Calao 72. Chasing alcohol from graveyard to graveyard when the Guineans entering through the border in Foya. That today they gotta go send some people there.
Yeah.
Today they gotta go do deployment there today. They money and your last night article Nelson Freeman, you were there with few guys. Give us a reason. What's the stocks? Public safety, maintaining dignity. What do they call dignity?
And sometimes we have to be thankful to social media.
No, let the Greco man. Let the Greco man stop doing anything to us.
I'm coming all over because we were just talking about the border.
Mm-hmm.
If we had no internet with this kind of government, they were going to lie to us.
Thank you.
They were going to lie to us.
Beyond this, Thanksgiving Day. Ain't no Thanksgiving Day that harder they do in the country.
Mm-hmm.
National Fast and Prayer Day. What Greco come and so close the clubs.
The club can be open.
National Fast and Prayer Day. What Greco come and so close the club. And he said you want to maintain the dignity of the day.
Mm-hmm.
National Fast and Prayer Day. Clubs can be open in this country. 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Clubs are open. You can go and buy as many Guinness and Stout you want to buy.
Thanksgiving.
I said Thanksgiving. I said Fast and Prayer, bro.
Fast and Prayer.
National Fast and Prayer Day. Clubs can be open widely in the country. People drinking alcohol and doing all kind of stuff.
People should be praying for the country. No message from the police.
Police cannot put stop to. So this whole issue was just unnecessary. Y'all stop giving us hard time. Y'all got plenty of things to do. The communities are vulnerable. Let the border there. Let the borders. The borders are vulnerable. Imagine 3 different times another country may not go to do this and that. The people say the presence of law enforcement officer is a guarantee of public safety by itself. And I want to tell people who say we did not ask you to go and fight or start shooting the Guinean people. No.
Mm-hmm.
If the Guinean soldiers, when they left their town in Guinea, on the Liberian side, before entering the Kingdom, if they had seen Liberian uniforms with guns on the Liberian side of the border, no matter what, now going to get in the Kingdom to enter to camp. Because you know what? They themselves too, they're scary. The next say, you know what? We're going to go plant the flag over the men down there, they're lacking low.
Mm-hmm.
They will have a second thought. And all that drama about coming to plant flag to our play, it wouldn't have happened. You left the border vulnerable while you were in Monrovia from graveyard to graveyard, jacking Guinness, jacking club beer and so forth.
Can't drive in there.
What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense there? So you're finna run behind our water? The people who jacking motorbikes, stealing motorbikes, chopping people,
killing people.
The guy that can't even put good reef cap on the head this time. The rogues are jacking reef cap these days. People in Keke, they're jacking them from the Keke, they're rolling on the ground. You're not even fighting that one. That beer and Stout, y'all go run behind to the graveyard yesterday with one funny directive. And the police said they're bluffing with it. I mean, this is wrong. I mean, you guys are less basic. Girl, come on, if you ain't got no work to do, if you ain't got something for the police people, go to MVDC, let the people from MVDC start teaching the police or other vocational skills. If better our brother and sister who in the police will be doing something else, then to be using them to be enslaving. I mean, using them to be inflicting suffering on the people. People take bank loan.
Yeah.
The credit for organization brag. Take community club money. Go buy small liquor and say, like, go also. You go seize the people goods in less than 4-hour notice. Because I think you mean the evening, huh?
And you can't account for it.
In the evening, no statistics.
The person, like you said, who took money now, that person is confused. How am I going to pay?
I mean, look.
How am I going to pay?
How am I going to pay, Jerome? How am I going to pay?
Yeah.
Already the country hard. People suffering. People trying to find some kind of way to survive. They every day, and you're not bringing one book cost decision. You're bringing another book cost decision. Like the Moria, no more about my kind of time. This is not the chain was saying now you're free. The chain really paying their bike registration money. They bought their helmet. They bought their boots. Everything. Y'all work out one money and stop them from coming to town.
Eat the children money.
Eat their money and stop them from coming to town.
Yeah.
Today.
And with the Ministry of Transport stuff you just brought out, another businessman went, bro, he's continuing with lesson plate.
They
stopped the man.
You would see.
And that man lesson plate just sitting there.
So you see it?
They're just doing all kinds of things that you can read.
All the directive and all of these are things that got implication on the daily survivability of the people. Until you understand that you are leading a group of people who are dominantly, poor and starving, you will stop doing some of the things you're doing. You will stop it. There's anything you work on, you look at the other place, you say from here all the way, I will open it. Nobody's stopping you from opening it, but there are consequences. You are putting people into poverty. You are putting people beyond the survival line.
Mm-hmm. You have to understand your society before you take certain measures.
Who told you that how they can say government working?
You want force things.
Who told you that how they can say government working? We run a kind of governance system in Liberia from the elementary days. I don't know what they say our government is. They say government is for the people, by the people.
For the
people, by and for, government of the people, by the people and for the people.
All the presidents said that. All the presidents said that.
Who you are doing, the very people, are the people on the track? Drinking liquor to the cemetery, affecting the people? And the people themselves can do it? What crime?
I can't remember if anyone died from people. I don't want to support people think I'm supporting alcoholic beverages.
No,
let's say for the last 10 years, Oliver, not to my knowledge, that in a community, people went to the grave site and they said somebody was drinking alcohol. Mm-hmm. The person got exhausted so much and then stabbed somebody or start throwing stones.
Or people got drunk, they start chopping each other in the graveyard and then people die.
So, I haven't seen that.
Nothing of such.
We're only telling you, okay, say you finish giving your information now, you should have bring the message, come back with the message and say, yesterday we got our message.
This is why we did it.
This is what we have.
We didn't have the time to tell you yesterday, but based on the record from last year, the other year, and people live in the community, so you can't come last year in Kaduma, 50% died last year. The people in Kaduma will tell you, say you bloody lie. They'll tell you clearly, say you bloody lie. I mean, you're damn bloody liar. They'll be honest with you about it. The point of the matter is, you do not have to inflict suffering on the people as a means of justifying that you are a working government. No. The people suffering and you boasting that you're working. Is the government working? That's how government can work?
The development are in the mall.
Thank you.
The development, the audio development.
That's how government can work? That's not how government can work. Government operations should affect the people positively. So what did you achieve yesterday? No, you tell me, what did you achieve?
The achievement I'm talking about.
What did you achieve? The only thing you achieved yesterday, your officer got drunk with free liquor. And the people were sweating who drank the people free liquor. Look, if they tell you liquor yesterday and then I get it back to you, you must sweat in.
And especially when you're in pain. You went out.
If they tell you liquor and then I get it, you sweat in. All kind of things. I mean, this is broad day robbery. Mm-hmm. Alcohol is not a crime.
That's the red one there.
The broad day robbery. Alcohol is not crime in Liberia. Alcohol consumption is not crime. Well, I mean, Jerome, we got to find a lawyer to ask a lawyer how can we sue? What kind of charges will file against the government to sue them?
Well, you just said it here. You said it yet.
No. You understand it?
If you embarrass somebody's freedom and put that person on attention when you do not have, the rightful mind to say, oh, this is the reason I'm doing this. Because when you give a reason to Oliver, Oliver can look at it and say,
people die with all that cemetery.
They may do anything for my own safety.
Oh, yeah.
But you didn't give any reason. Because they say you police here or you policeman. So you just feel the other citizens, they don't have right. So you just come and say, 6 o'clock in the evening, you say, beginning tomorrow, nobody should go sell alcoholic beverages.
That's bullcrap.
Nobody should go and drink alcohol at the various cemetery. No.
That's bullcrap.
No.
Pure bullcrap. You can do that. It doesn't make sense.
In a sound society, you cannot just infringe on the rights of everybody.
You just wake up one morning.
Everybody got their own way of responding to issues.
Yeah. Who determine how I go move my relative will pass off?
Yeah. And especially the point here is, Everybody will not die 10 years ago. Some people just died last month. So the death is fresh.
Oh yeah.
The death is fresh.
Yeah.
So going to that grave,
Yeah.
I want to go there, but before I see it, I want to be part of it. I have to take in something.
But what made they call him public safety in the first place? SKD where over 30,000 human beings go and sit down one place. You allow people sell liquor in that crowd. Hello? In that crowd. You allow people sell liquor in that crowd. Why sometimes the president can go on the football field to be watching games.
And people carry bottles.
The president go on the football field to watch games. On the football field while they watching game. While the president there, president security then there with guns. Oh, and you know?
Yeah.
No, I mean, let's be honest now.
But that's the fact.
Let's look at the race analysis.
Safety.
And you talk about public safety. On the football field where the president can be, they can allow people to go sell liquor there. Whether that ink can bottle or rubber bottle, but liquor can go there.
Okay,
So it's fine. So imagine you are allowing people to sell liquor in an enclosed environment. The SKD stadium is in the fence, right?
Yeah.
Over 30,000 more in there. Can't me find out Nima and Lover County. Ain't no can't me find out the whole stadium foot. Like and know that. President on the football field where his security was gone, his security gone all in the crowd.
Saying alcohol is the worst.
And saying alcohol is the worst, and it poses threat to national security and public order. But the president's security can be that was gone on the football field. People drinking liquor, they drunk. Have you thought of one drunk guy jacking one EPI man, rifle and just opening fire on the field? You not stop that one. That graveyard where scatter
All across the
country.
From Bong
down to say how you call it thing 80,000 people go gather to one graveyard. No, they just scatter all over the place. Maybe you go to check out 200 person on the other side, 300 people on the other side.
In some counties, all over, no police officer there. So as a matter of fact, that information is reckless.
The decision by the police was that directive was rating on the influence of alcohol. The directive to ban alcohol at the cemeteries, that directive was rating on the influence of alcohol at least the person who wrote it to kind of justify why they had to do it. You did not give us any statistics to prove why you were taking the decision. Nothing empirical, nothing statistical about it, nothing scientific. There must be a proven research done. This is the problem. What is the problem? People can die on Decoration Day because of drunkenness or fighting emanating from drunkenness. What the data? Call West Cemetery on 2nd Wednesday in March 2010, 2025, 15% died.
And due to these kind of messages, the ratio came down. I know.
Oh yeah.
And so we continue with it.
So because of yesterday's issue, we did not notice any death across all the cemetery. So what has changed yesterday? All the cemetery that people went to last year, and the one they went to yesterday. Last year, the cemetery went to last year, nobody died there. Nobody got caught or hurt at that cemetery. Yesterday, nobody got. So what are you changing? This was only intended for your officers to loot and drink people liquor on free of charge.
And I want to do most of them, they didn't come to work.
While the children in Lofa were waiting for y'all to go man the border, y'all running behind Stout and beer. You hear me? Jumping behind Stout and beer. This is, look, we're not angry because of yesterday. We are angry because when people won't start to infringe on the rights of the Liberian people, they can start it small.
If you're not told,
the next time the police will come in and say on Christmas Day, we'll close all the clubs. Or they could decide to say on Christmas Day, nobody riding car for public safety. Oh no, when people start nonsense from the beginning, when you not stop it, the nonsense can grow.
Somebody said maybe the police will one day say that maybe not too much person will enter in a particular cemetery.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In a public safety?
Somebody said, yeah.
So you'll clean up person grave today, and the next day now everybody go by the no activity, then other people have to go there to be asking for excuses to look, this thing was pure nonsense. Until the police can explain to us the actual reason behind it,
we're not going to accept
backed by evidence, we're not accepting that thing.
Yeah.
That thing was an overreach. People get power, they know where to use the power. You get power, the children in Foya looking for the power, they can't find it, they gotta be using single barrel all in the air. You know, the children that do that single barrel thing, and no one is crossing to our border yet. You know, I heard Jim talking, nobody crossing to our border. No, Nobody crossing to our border here. You know, we're not doing. The children speaking their kissy English in Foya, defending their area, looking for you to go defend it. You're immoral, stealing style.
I said the children go to school. But the people who don't go to school, I go and defend the country.
Defending the country.
And you people who
go to school, who got their belly, you're stealing style and beer immoral. What kind of nonsense is that?
Selling the people alcohol all over.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Oh my man, I get 10 bottles here. I get 20 bottles here. Police.
They men were making people were abandoned their family grave in the country. I'll be honest with you. And come open the lines. They come men were making people were abandon their family graves in the country. Because it is a tradition. It is a tradition.
Chopping spot.
Forget chopping spot. Family people you see each other for long. Look, some family people don't visit one another except on Decoration Day.
Yeah.
They meet at their brother grave. They meet at their pa grave. They meet at their mother grave, their auntie grave. They don't see each other whole year round. When they meet at that kind of places, emotions are high. Emotions are different. They want merry-make.
And the police stopping them.
And one of the things that look, when you're having party, even our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the first miracle he performed on the earth was to change water to wine. Oh yeah, the wedding of Cana.
You strong?
No, the wedding of Cana was to change water to wine. Every time you see people go together to celebrate, I mean, decoration is another form of celebrating the dead. When people go to celebrate, they don't celebrate with what they call those who can drink, let it drink. What the police should be concerned about is to deploy. Thank you. The police has now given us reason that they have the capacity to be at every cemetery in this country.
Across the country.
Thank you.
Now, when they do not have the capacity, the reality is that they don't have that capacity. But since they, making the public to know that they have that.
Thank you. So now that the police are giving us the reason to believe that they have the capacity to be at all cemeteries in this country, Yahweh said, all you need to do, deploy your men at a different cemetery in the country, and let the guys be there as, to have the presence of law enforcement. Simple. Police will never use to build a cemetery. People can go there, drink the liquor quietly, clean the family grave, and get back in the car and go home. No noise, no argument. Even when there are minute cases of people fighting the graveyard, people can fall for what fee? You can stop people from going for what fee?
No.
Even the ghost the people fought in church. Hey, my former church, Jerry Marshall, people fight there. After that day, I'm going to that church again until we worship in different place now. People can fight in church this time. So when people fight the graveyard on one simple instance, you will blame that to alcohol? No, will you blame that to alcohol?
And family can get issues as well.
Family got issues to fight.
Yeah.
Working places they can fight. Every crime, man, fighting guy to DA office. The two of them are Muslims. They don't even drink liquor.
Yeah.
And they were fighting.
Public safety.
They seen Gravo Como man, and he man daddy gave him when they were to National Investment Commission under the Foya administration. And they were fighting in the office.
Yeah.
They were drunk. No, don't find flimsy excuses to flex muscle. We do not have sufficient reason to do it. I ain't know how people can be doing power in the country,
and I
man.
think with that kind of information,
No.
the police is increasing, the suffering of the people. Obviously,
That's why that is the one that hurting me.
yeah, they're increasing the suffering of the people because in this country, Oliver will not be having full money, then Arjun will get full money at the same time.
No.
Oliver can get the money before Decoration Day.
Simple.
Arjun Roosevelt will not get money before Decoration Day.
In fact, some people go in the market
tomorrow, some people can do the water eating. Some people can cook one time in the evening.
Some people took their rent.
Yeah.
Look, let me say
So
this.
say.
Some people took their rent. They say I should pay my rent next week. I'll calculate about three stout.
Yeah.
3 crate of stout. 3 crate. And sometimes they don't even buy the crate of stout and looking at the day before. Sometimes they buy it 5 days ahead. Because at least in that stable, they keep it in the bars for you to start getting cool ever since. Then on the eve of that day, you go do one release. Who will buy all that person drinks? Because they know they know the number of people that can go to cemetery. So based on it, and they know the people who can also sell liquor with them. So they're calculating the people who will sell their customer rate. They're calculating their own customer rate based on their own ability to convince new people who come in. They do all that calculation and say, well, you know what? Based on the whole data, I'll buy for 40 cartoon, I'll buy 20 cartoon, I'll buy the other cartoon because I will sell it and it will finish the same day. They may go pour all your money in that situation. You come with one kangaroo directive, no scientific backing, no empirical data, nothing to show.
So instead of safety, then you create problems.
You're creating
Because
problems.
people will be fighting the police. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
things can happen. Who knows?
but I mean, it depends the area. The other community, they were choking the police.
Yeah, okay.
Some people will stop going to clean their people grave because some men can't go clean grave with their normal self. They gotta be tipsy. They gotta be under some kind of small influence, not to cause trouble, but at least to wipe away that kind of emotion from them.
The feelings, the tears.
The men finish spoiling decoration day, man. Yeah, Jerome. Let go take our break.
Are you ending the discussion?
No, they finish spoiling decoration day. We gotta move the men from power to the election. No, I mean election time we gotta move the men from power. They men are making the country nonsense. Too much of everything I sin, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's be honest with you.
When you
draw all applause, that nonsense that you tend to bake up.
Do you know that if me, I like the Bible because once the Bible says when you don't do good too much, don't do bad too much, just be in the middle. So even on earth, when you dress, they can say, my man, when you dress too much, you made it ugly.
Yeah.
Anything you do too much, it can get ugly.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing.
No, but what the men are doing? What the men are doing right now?
Responsible government.
What the men are doing right now? You're increasing. You finish spoiling decoration day.
You spoil a land issue. Ghana making new
land. You just breaking horses all over the place. You just demolishing people's structure. Police ready to demolish. Just come on demolition. One machine there. Over 50 police men were long gone.
Yeah.
Come on Foya border. 3 days in row Foya border. Police making sure.
I don't know.
The Guinea men.
I told you the other day is a clique that the people who taking the people land, they can pay like 10,000-15,000 to the head of the circle in that police, and then they say, my man, y'all go so call some commander, then they go there. So you will see the presence of the police with heavy gun.
Yeah.
But to go to the border,
come on the border. Now the children gotta be speaking like kissing English with a single barrel. Nobody crossing to the place. Yeah. You'll see that here. You'll see. What they call whole people they want depending on the protector in the country. They're running behind stout and beer. When the Makona border is vulnerable, you finished spotting decoration day. Let me just tell you one time.
Out of my Liberia, violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, and we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Okay, we want peace in Liberia. Let's take a few calls on the topic right now. Let's take a few calls on the particular topic. Did you go to the cemetery yesterday? Were you chased by police? Did you encounter the police running after you to take your goods?
Did alcohol kill somebody?
Did alcohol not kill anybody? To all the grave wire not clean before? What do you make of Gregor Como and the rescue government directive that nobody must sell liquor near graveyard and drink liquor? 086-500-104, 0776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Let's talk to the first person. Hello, sir. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Hello, okay.
Hello, man. Heading nowhere. Let's hear you.
Okay. Hello, my son in there at the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you for each and every one of us. Let me tell you, Papa, I was there to my husband's grave. When those guys, when they didn't go in the evening, they went around 2 o'clock when they carried that pickup. And you know they started running and more us taking the people liquor, everything. Save me. I don't want talking. I went to my husband's grave. VOA, when they were doing that thing, they were too disgraceful. People running all around because nobody knew what you went there for from the beginning. So you get for the car, you started running all around, taking people drinks. Those women that are doing bra, that are going to banks to pay them money and all, making them to feel that kind of way, okay? So that they know what I say again. Nobody shooting car. I say it's a blessed lie. They say, we not drink. We not sell the government. I don't drink that. The other part was a rapper. And you know what happened? Some of the people in liquor, they gave them money. and they gave it back.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, each person 3,000, 2,000 because they had one cool up. That person can have the thing go. You never had them and tell your own they took it. So Greg Como never had anything to give his police yesterday. So he gave them a chance for them to enjoy the day with the liquor and the money. Thank you, my children. God bless you. Yeah, there. We talking with the soldier for them for police to go there. Greg Como take the whole country there. He the president for the country. Bye.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. Let's leave you and talk to this other person on the line. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Go ahead. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you? How you doing?
I'm fine. My name is Nikutan.
Nikutan, go ahead. Let's hear you quickly.
You know the video for we they still don't want to look.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. Let's talk to this person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, good evening, okay.
Good evening, my brother. Let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. This is the voice of Sabu Rasta. We are joining the show for Zimbabwe.
Which of the cemetery you went to? The police went there yesterday?
Okay. The police went there. Look, let me tell the police I tell you what's up, man.
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, let me finish. And you said one thing I call my attention, I'm going to call. But actually, I'm not a lawyer. Okay, let me tell you something. If you go sue that case, that cartoon case. Let me tell you why your case is a cartoon case. You know what I want? Okay, the law, just reasoning, man. Okay, we got 3 branches of government. You get me? Am I lying?
No.
When you got the state forces, you got different people going to work. But for law, what is nation? What is the other place you see the way? You see the executive branch of government, they are the one that enforce the law. You see the House of Legislature, they are the one who make the law. They make the law before the executive enforce the law. So I want to know that when they put down and tell you, when they put so up for 5 years to Joseph Waka. I don't want to tell you, okay, you saw up for 5 years. They're more to come.
Okay. More to come. We talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Jerry Roosevelt.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
Jerry Roosevelt and Spencer Mohammed in Akpoko Kono, down Coast One Hill, Winter Community. In my mind, the police RG is very obsessed with power. That's why he proceeding the way he proceeding. In my mind, the police RG is projecting himself to be the new prime minister in our republic. And without any regard for our constitutional authority, he go on holding on draconian laws to intimidate our people. In my mind, it's not the thing before. Why should you get the kind of instruction on the ear when people are going to move, people are going to
how did we arrive at that decision? People say
that's the one major question we are asking. Is the new prime minister in the Republic of Nigeria?
Yeah.
Like all country without being on check.
Yeah, people sell alcohol. People sell alcohol in the market where it can be overly crowded. What people saying cock glasses, people saying net, people saying pressing, everything people selling. They still sell alcohol there. I mean,
in the Republic of Nigeria, people who produce those records, they are being left by the Nigerian government. Then they pay taxes.
My man, even to the police headquarters, there is an area in the police headquarters they call the basement. They got restaurant there. They sell liquor downstairs. They sell liquor there.
What is he saying about those things that he's trying to respect the people?
Even Capital building, they both sell liquor Capital building. So what one the guy talking? What one the black man on? We leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Thank you very much.
How are you, sir?
Thank you. I'm doing well. This is GT calling from Canada. Look, Oliver, I don't know what I brought into here. Somebody, the police RG, you just get one money and tell people so you can drink liquor to your play. That's law.
That's lawlessness. You don't have that authority. What authority do you got? It's a public safety.
He doesn't have it at all. You can just get and tell people say you can drink their play. There's no bar or liquor anywhere.
No bar or liquor. No.
People getting on. If what SOD behavior there, if people getting on people, running down people in the graveyard, I think taking the liquor and then people giving them money to give it back. No. Right now, if the police professional division is listening, they should look into the thing.
Which division we should even be suing them? Whether they listen or not, maybe one government will come in the future.
No.
And the Liberal government
They
will
should
pay.
listen to the radio and take initiative. They shouldn't wait for people to go and sue. After policing, they should take initiative and look at the kind of thing. Because one money, look, this is not the first time. You remember when the Pokin they said that people are playing music law and people must start playing music thing. Once some morning the people get out, they told people at the Capitol building. They imagine lawmaker who can go to work at the Capitol building every day and have access pass to pass every day. Police argue with all money and say you can pass here, you can go there, you can go there. The next day the Capitol building catch on fire. And the same thing they're doing today.
Okay,
you get all money, you say people get in Lagos. Don't stop the behavior.
Thank you. We leave you right there. We need the police to tell us what informed their decision. That one we want to know. Go ahead. This person, how are you?
Hello, okay, and I'm Jerome.
And Princess is following it too.
Interstate 81. Okay.
Go ahead,
Just
brother.
quick issue one to Gabriel and one to Kuhn. Let Gabriel pass a law that people must start sleeping from place to place, and he must be the first to set the example because of fear. And Rachel Kuhn, all the people that went under him and left LU must go back and repeat. Thank you.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's talk to this person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute, quickly, no time.
Thank you so much. My name is Eugene Jobo, and I call you from Capital Bypass.
Go ahead, Eugene.
Yeah, so okay. When we're coming on, I don't know whether it's still staying and were informed or were educated that the executive implement the law, the legislature make the law, and the judiciary interpret the law.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized that within the governing system, it is the executive
that making the law.
And more especially the police are the one making a law and implementing the law. So, like you said, the police need to tell all what informed them about that decision. Look, making police director doesn't mean that you have absolute right. This is a democratic state. Everything has to do with, the lawmaker implementing making a law, and you there go about implementing it.
There was, my dear brother, there was an act that created Decoration Day.
Exactly.
We're trying to get the law by next week. There is nowhere in that law that prohibits people from drinking alcohol on Decoration Day. Where did he take it from?
So Gregory should not make this country like that is palm farm. No, this is not a palm farm. Gregory is one and more equal to be police director. He's not the only person that fit to be police director. And to conclude, and even though the majority of them were useless in the house there, but we still have to call on them to intervene. Gregory is going above his bound. The last time I checked, Gregory full of lawmakers here and nothing came from all of it.
Oh, yeah?
The last time I checked, Gregory killed Liberia in Kinjo and nothing came from all of it.
The last time we checked, the Supreme Court ruled that Rachel Kuhn, the speaker, Gregory still kept a police behind the illegitimate speaker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to summon this. Thank you for the opportunity.
We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to this person. Go ahead quickly, no time.
Yeah, I can't get the strong shade in either Western which are one of Liberia's legitimate owners that joined from Central Virginia.
Go ahead, we said.
My brother, the obsession with a 42-year experience of a thing is what is putting this government into a self-destruct mode. The government needs to be careful with it as bragging about experience of a thing. Let this government know that we are African. And in this country, in Africa, we can say it's called libation. Libation is normally poured at the gravesite using alcoholic beverage.
Oh, yeah?
So for somebody with a pink lip to just someone from America or somewhere else and decide that you will undo our tradition in the name of policing, that's stupidity. That's totally nonsense. That's irresponsible. If the police is sensible enough, what happened in Lofa?
Yeah.
Be their concern.
Yeah.
People from Guinea trying to take Liberia from us. That's what it means. But they are starting with Lofa. You concern about security that much, that why should you be going? Then to start telling people that you cannot carry alcoholic beverages wherever it is. Why? Because of the people who are importing and paying their taxes on it.
But imagine the nonsense. How you be talking about public safety when the very safety of the republic is under threat? The border open, but you're arresting stout and beer.
You know, I like the way this government is conducting herself. Liberia now know the kind of message to failure attitude they brought upon themselves. Let me borrow the word from the former speaker, Papa Chimo. There's a totally devil worship they bring upon us. You cannot, I don't drink, but you cannot coerce anybody in that form of manner. Let people have the right to do what they want to do. That's not something that we just started practicing in this country. It was here before Gregory was born.
Gregory will make it. People will not go clean a fair grave in the country.
What that thing is doing, that share nonsense. We're not going to do that.
Okay. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead, 1 minute. And he will do an election year too. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
I do okay. My name is
regular caller, man, Sisi. Regular caller.
Yeah, thank you for the recognition. It's Twitter. I know for you in love with the boy.
What did you hear, boy? What the show?
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
So started by saying you say your friend getting someone like your best friend before he can hold. Because when you told me the lie, it's like your friend, like your childhood friend. I know you from the
No, I didn't say that. If I not say, I take it back.
Okay, thank you. I take it back. I don't let people to be funny about my good children. But I want to tell or get it from on. I'm looking at your country now is the matter of it's been happening in my country. I mean, so far. Our concern. Well, as we go to bed 3 days now, I'm going to bed. I break and sleep. 1 hour open, 1 hour close. I'm thinking of you. I'm telling you the reality.
I know.
Let me fair. You hear what drivers will teach us and we can't speak in peace. It's like for one round or something that they stand for lofa coming to work up. Then you get one play ball for getting former party around that much the alcohol and the cemetery. You said make law for that in this country, then you stop the people drinking the local. They're making the local, you stop them for coming to the people drinking it. If you get on serious government, what can happen in the country? It makes us serious. That challenge government, when I say we have a challenge government, it's a real challenge government over 100 times. I will say that to get it from us. Anything happen over 4 days now. We need anything from the government. But because of the shit, they say they carry army for them today to go and man a border. What was there at that time? Well, what he was telling us to figure out on Malamine, tapping on because of our country. And then they get it at a place they're going to the cemetery, taking phone and liquor, taking money from them.
Thank you.
In the new something liquor. That's not meant for us to start telling let's stop it. Oh, yeah, but we want to need food, need job. They put a foot on our border and want to our land, go and fight them. We pay you for that. But then I saw yesterday, we pay them for that. But the rest of the lab yesterday, it's not for a broken. You said that you can't bring your mother to when I want liquor, or when they play, when your person is drinking power wine, you have to jump. You know that man drinking liquor, you know that one. You drinking champagne, you know that one.
We leave you right there, man.
Get it from us, you know.
Thank you. We leave you right there, man. Sisi, you gotta go. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead quickly, no time.
Thank you.
Why are you laughing for?
You don't forget about Princess, though. Princess following.
Yeah, Princess, right. Thank you.
Princess protesting for rape. She said no to rape. Go ahead.
Thank you ever so much. The official spokesperson of the Liberation movement.
Go ahead.
I think the real public safety is our young boy, Liberation man, and not talking about age. I think that there is no evidence or yes stop. Our young girls are being raped all around here, and nobody is talking about it. That's the main issue. Our country is about to be taken away from us, from other countries. And there's the main issue that the main public safety we're talking about. You know, when you taking taxes from your government, taking taxes from people that bring you liquor. Then you say, "Poor man, drink it. You go where you can drink. You pay. I think the main issue that people look at the real issue in this country, the brand border issue, and not then solve on the rescue government. So I think they must look at not the wrong behind people all year and there.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We leave you. Let's go and take this other person. Jerome, you hearing the callers? Let's talk to this one. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Everyone has interest.
Okay. How you doing, sir?
We're great. You heard what the police did?
Yeah, good thing for having me. I'm Ellis. I'm joining you from Nima. Okay.
Nima County. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Greg Kuma is right to behave like this because the person who hired don't believe in policy. Okay. You can remember the last time the person hired a brother, yeah, we got 1 month here to do the holiday.
Yeah. We're gonna next day. He said our holiday, and nobody want to work.
Yeah, nobody want to work. So Greg Kuma, what food he taking Monrovia to be on the library. I think you saw one of the platform, one of the journalists that are coming up. While the guy was drinking, were referring to them, and they're not implementing the law. What law? You know what I mean? To go on the great side, you know what nasty thing you can see there? Who are even legally? They forget about what somebody done for the past year. Who are really legally to go clean grave side?
That's it. That the issue.
You know, mess up to people can be sitting over there. Look, Labra had to be serious. Those guys are testing for every angle for 2029. That's why they even moving the national election box. But we're telling you, it's a blinking lie. We listen to the regime speaker today in session saying that he laid a complaint to America to come to the aid. Are you kidding me? Why the Kenya are playing a flag? You can't go play your own too. You're waiting for Donald Trump to come in. It's a joke.
Okay.
That's not rather the governor.
No, they are not. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We go back to America and take this other person. Go ahead, 1 minute, ma'am. Let's hear you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
How you doing, man?
Hello, okay.
How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, thank God for life. Okay, thank God. You?
We are okay. Jerome Roosevelt is here. Alexa good as well.
Okay, thank God for all of you. Okay, I'm calling you from Texas, USA. From Texas, San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's time for Liberians to rise up. Let Liberians rise up to know their own and stop giving power to these people that rule us for 100 plus years and nothing will go from there but just to take us back. Enrich themselves and their children, educate themselves and their children, and will remain backward. It's time. We brought door, they fought door, they brought door down. God brought weird present weird to us. They started running propaganda under the young man, and they brought him down. They always want to be in power. It's time for us to come up. The tribes of Liberia, let's come up. What Gregory Kuma doing over there, he's still carrying us back to Congo days. When they say this, that's it. When they say this, it should be. They don't want to listen to the natives. When we're coming, they met people on the land. They didn't come with land. They met people on the land, but today they are present telling us God not creating new land. But they met people on the land. They didn't come with land. They met us there. They met our fathers there. They met us there, and we accepted them because of humanity. We accepted them. But look at how Gregory Kuma is treating us. Look at how Baka is treating us. Look at how they're treating our people. Look at how they're treating us.
Thank you.
Gregory Kuma should stop that. What happened in Lofa that what they should concentrate on? Because with that they get money to fly. By the time it come to Kama, they will be flying. They have money, but our people don't have money to run. And what they should concentrate and stop people from drinking. You go to graveyard, you think about the dead, the relationship between you and that person, the way when a person was living, you think about all that. What can bring a cry? You say people drinking to forget the past. You know that the person is a drunkard, but you drink to forget the past. So they should think about what's going. Liberians, that mistake we made, we should not make it again. We will not make it again. About Gregory Kuma and others in power today. We are subject to order. We should not make that mistake 2029. Let's bring our own. Let's bring our own.
Okay, thank you.
Let's bring our own Liberians.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, so they took the seasoned goods from Macklin Street, they carry it to the graveyard. So you are wrong. You run behind the boy from Macklin Street, you run behind them from Waterside, from Rail Level, all over the place. You go into the graveyard and all. Yeah, that graveyard liquor, you go steal, you go drink. And so grab it, open it, the officer then close it.
You know, Oliver, they have a code that says whenever the victim struggles vigorously to protect himself, he's been made a criminal, while the criminal attitude goes to the victim.
That's right.
These people were saying, Joe, we are like day, Joe, we are like die, day, he criminal, he day. But we are seeing the real true criminals in our country. Create environment to steal from the ordinary people. And everything you see these people doing today, like I continue to say, all of us said it initially, we have to take these people out of this place. Because from land to taking the poor people market, when you go to Allah, Oliver, you feel sorry for the mothers. And one day we have to talk about that.
We'll have that conversation.
Yeah,
we'll have that conversation.
Taking the people property, businesses, and the people do not have, where they go. They just take the people property, take the people market rather, and go with it. Now, like you said, from Macklin Street, they are in the grave, chasing the people, taking the people market. Because you can't say, oh, you're going to take the people alcohol, or you're going to report it. No. So we have to be serious. And these are the things that will cause you to be serious next time when they give you voting cards. When you hold voting card next time, you will not be in rush. You will not listen to propaganda. You will not listen to lies. You will take sound decision under pressure to free this country from a bunch of rules.
Okay. So that's where we are. That's where we are exactly. So we just take 2 more calls, then we wrap up on the Foya project, the Foya situation. It has been a whole hectic weekend. But let's take 3 calls, then we call it a day on this particular topic. Yeah. Declaration Day, Greg Community people liquor and the CC drank it. Go ahead. This person.
Good day, Oliver. My name is Otis Bagway. I do join you from the James Speakers District 11.
Go ahead, Otis.
One person to lack the capability of giving out information to the public. You see, it happened recently when that thing that happened between Labrador and Guinea. The government lacks it. It passed almost 2-3 days. Even the government isn't giving information and not even giving information properly. What is happening? Why is it happening? They are not telling us. So the government will be serious around here. Can you give some other information just yesterday? They implement the next day. How can that be possible? So now, just the problem of Liberia, but everywhere you went to reply, those are the hour to the day. The government lost everything, man.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll tell the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Yeah, how you doing again?
We're great. Quickly, no time.
Patient calling for Tupo. Okay.
Tupo was sending trade. They seized goods there yesterday.
No. Where I was thinking matter. No police were around it.
Okay.
Okay. This thing I'm going on. I was set for it. I was set for that inside. You sell it now. I no more. You step to that registration for 13 people. Not to go for Baka. Baka instead you didn't Lagos. They don't want to Lagos. You can take a trip back. They want to okay. The property. I will go there. They have not I will go there. They want to discuss it. Baka Nanti instead of being a new shopping dealer for Labrador. Yes, but you come up. No, it's what they are. I see it. So they were going to see it. What's doing their work in any free price.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, patient from Tupo Road. Let's talk to the last person that we call it a day on this one. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute.
Hello, okay.
How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, my name is Paula Johnson. I'm calling from Foya.
Well, let's hear you, Johnson.
Yeah, okay. There's no need for you to talk, man. With the people they do under you, Hamonama, Sarah, Hamona, your foot, they Hamonazing their right. Let the people Hamonari are said. Let the people trouble Hamona trouble no thing. Even police go let them go, pay them yesterday, start them off. Because we in the room, we don't let them one there.
The police was so tired. The people go clean grave yesterday and beat him.
Yeah, so beat him. Because thank you.
Oh my God. Oh wow. Well, let's see the other person. What have you to say? Go ahead, quickly.
Good afternoon, KOP, and good afternoon to the fellow panelists. This is the Congo chairman and TOP will be joined from Sydney the Shufo.
Go ahead.
Okay, if there is a police director that for an alternative or red law in our country to stay or Brian Michael?
Yeah. To get DNA files before you can hold the man. The law said keep everything.
What kind is the name of the jungle?
He doesn't respect law. So he brought on board a regime and a little party just say that if you don't spoil our law. He brought also a regime and a little party police director.
One thing I know, any government that decide to put the law aside, that government is welcoming lawlessness. Simple.
Exactly. And the philosopher back you. Well, Martin Luther said that he said any law that is not regulating with the locals are all obligation, more obligated to justice than a particular law. And let me tell by saying this. You see, black guys doesn't respect law. So together you brought all the northern people together. They are bastardizing our constitution. They are obliterating our constitution because the guy is a jungle man. So he brought all his jungle gangsters, the malicious on board to just destroy our country laws. Because mind you, any institution that is not operating with law, that is not operating based on rules and all of that institution is bound to collapse. So like what I said, really campaign like no finish. That's why you want to destroy all the things that equal law.
Okay.
But that you are destroying the sanity of the society.
Thank you. We take the very last person. You are the last caller on this topic. Then we wrap up on the Foya issue. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. This is Edmoka. Let me say hi to Jerome and
Princess
and Lester on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the guy, the intention yesterday is that they design another strategies to allow their officer pay themselves. That's just all. Because they know that they are not able to pay them over time. So to allow them to always use them in the kind of dubious act is to just make them to go pay. Because if you claim that it was intended for public safety, if you arrest them, keep them with you, immediately everything is over. You turn it over back to the people. Let them carry when go sell it where they want to go sell it. But you took it, you put it in your pickup, you drove it where you carry it. While you were carrying it, you were drinking, you were flipping. That's how you tell me it was public safety. When look, some people, they were really keen to sucker. So the people were carrying and go waste it on the grave. You will see people buy chicken egg, peel it, go and put it on the grave. These are all the formalities that come with the war declaration issues. But when you say through all the country, some of all were right outside of Maserati here yesterday, 20 years. All of the area when you party, they were geeking. You brought the queen liquor, they brought the country liquor, the palm wine, the baboon wine were flowing. They got 7 police officers in our district. What did they go do? The rules say? You will not even have to even beating people for some. 7 police officers. So what did they go tell? They cannot tell nothing. Look, let's focus on the serious issue that is happening in the country. You know what I mean? For someone to for another army. The whole time when I support of BBC carried that news to the online as a headline. They said the Guinea Soya cross. They took our flag, they pull it out, they also their own, they shot and wounded some of our citizens. But our president, our government is telling us nothing. All they are saying, they are on top of their game. Where are you? Oh, you were doing the last one in Nima County. And they made a pro-RPG across the border. Where were you? When you talk, you say, World Security Council. What Security Council? None people see where they got to tell you, say, come talk before you talk. And the one was saying, I Guinea be walking, you say you don't want to do anything, but then you run it via liquor. So then they produce, we need report. All the agencies yesterday, we need a report from the police. The police actually gave out, they use a press conference and give out the report of all the
They finished drinking the bull liquor, brother. They finished drinking the bull liquor. Yeah. No depot can give you record or liquor.
This is freedom fighters, so-called freedom fighter action. They came to free us. They start taking our gun. They start taking our kitchen, our rice from the kitchen. They start taking our chicken. You can't go for liquor. Then you take rice and all. Cook rice and all. You put in the car. You carry.
But you sort of go for liquor in the first place. Thank you very much, Edmund. We'll leave you right there and return. Yep, Jerome.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So keep playing *255*1# like I said. Yes, if you are receiving your $5,000, those of you who are being paid behind the scene, you can call the very number that's paying you. If not, we'll try to call you after our break. But Jerome, that's where we are.
You listen, and the intensity shows that yes, Liberians are not pleased with many of the things that are happening. You can, as a government, keep the people on their toes, nowhere to stand, nowhere to sit. Everyone is confused, rushing, because at the end of the day, when they are not sending the airville, they're sending the police. When they're not sending the police, they're sending the MCC security forces to come and seize the material of our people. But again, yes, that's it. That's where we are all over.
Okay, so the border issue in Foya, there are mixed views of from citizens. Some Liberians think. So the first thing, let's give you update. We are under obligation to provide information to our people. Up to the time we came on the radio, the joint security in Liberia, the joint security forces were deployed at the border. So we have men from the Border Patrol Division of the Liberian Immigration Service. We also have men from the Liberian National Police, the Police Support Unit, the PSU team, and other covert men. Of course, the NSA will be there covertly, doing their own stuff. So the joint security men are on the ground, but this is only happening after 3 days of vulnerability. The young people of Foya have been there standing up all by themselves. Some Liberians think the government acted very irresponsible, in handling the situation at the border. That's what some Liberians think. Some Liberians believe that from the time that things started since last week, the government needed to have had the presence of armed police officers or joint security personnel with their weapons, stationed at the checkpoint. With that, the foreign troops would not want to dare get on the river to come across on our side, because the way the border looking like, there is a water dividing Liberia and Guinea.
Mm-hmm.
For the Guineans to cross to Liberia, they got to get on canoe. You know what I'm saying? And the canoe, the people using stick to paddle the canoe in a machine, in a boat. So no group of military people from Guinea will see military people on the Liberian side lock and load with gun and put a in boat on the water. Once you get on the water, it means you're vulnerable, right? The minute you have to say one small RPG, you're walking with, what's up? So nobody want to do it. If they stay across the river to see that Liberian men get gone there, they'll say, no, you know what? Let's go back to our boss man in Kekedu, or what can I do in Guinea? Let's go there, go tell men and say, Liberian men on that side, the men lock and load there. I think we got to talk it through our foreign ministry,
diplomatic.
So this is a view of all Liberians. They're saying, for example, if you get a shop, you don't get security there. Then the shop get glass door. And glass door, people can see and know what thing all you get in the shop. No security there, no CCTV camera, nothing. But you say you lock the place and you go.
Somebody can just walk there.
The fact that no security officer there and the door in locked with iron gate, the place is vulnerable. Open for crime to be committed, there must be an intent. That intent must meet opportunity. So the fact that the door is there the door there with glasses and open, people seeing the goods there, seeing the diamond, the gold, the money, everything, it means you have created opportunity for the criminal to break in, because no security there, no iron door there, and so the place is vulnerable. That's what you did to our borders. So Liberians think the decision by the government to wait for that kind of long time, Jerome, before keeping men at the border, placed the country at risk. In their opinion, it was terrible on the part of the government, especially President Bouaka. While other Liberians on the other hand saying, you know what, the Guinean king, the planet that poor, we're not supposed to go there to go put men on the ground. It was going to bring tension. Maybe they were going to be firing. Then by now we're fighting, so the government did the right thing by not putting men on the ground soon until the whole thing came under control. But the young people had to step in with their bare hands, challenging military people. One of them got shot in his leg, in his thigh. Edward Levy, He works in the office of the district commissioner of Foya Statutory District in Lover County. He got shot in the leg. So, I mean, I don't know what side of the divide are you going to grab onto, because I'm still confused as to which side to take.
Yeah, but is it the river? It is an issue that you have to thoroughly investigate.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, the river that divides Liberia and Guinea, as Oliver said.
Good.
So, the Liberian side, the Guineans are saying, on the Liberian side of that river, the Liberian people part, they're not seeing it as Bodo. They just money taking sand. So I won't be, objective. So the Guineans are saying, no, my man, you can be taking sand from the river here. When you do it, setting out it will affect the two sides, and we don't know what will happen. So the Liberian people on their side, they didn't listen. They said, what's that? Our land, you can't tell what to do. God, I'm making new land. So the Guinean men said, look, if we sit here and allow these guys to continue to mine, and it will affect us. And mind you, Oliver, in my own opinion and analysis, I believe that the Guineans, they have, they with Liberia, they know the strength of the security guys there. Come to think of it, why would the Guinean army be present at the border and we don't have army from the Liberian side? So the man said, okay, say you won't be acting like you know all, so we will use force. We will use authority. Now, the side they went to put their flag, for me, they didn't go there to take, the land, in my own opinion, because they know that place been there as a place or a land that belongs to Liberia.
They kill or provoke.
Yeah, okay. They will not take the land.
They don't respect you, that's what they do to you.
Yeah,
they provoke you.
Yeah. They can see armed men there. They always see immigration people there. They always see some, few people, some beginner passing there. So they say, we'll use our military strength, our guns, to make the people, to stop, mining the sand. So they went there and put their flair to make the other Liberians afraid, to cool the tension down, to say, hey, you can't continue with the sand. So the other people there, and they left. When they put their flag, they planted the flag, they left. So that I gave the other innocent people to the authority to go there and say, okay, say you can't put the flag, you will kill us. So they went, that one land here, they put their flag, the Liberian flag there. Mind you, the government that said, the government of the Republic of Liberia under Joseph Yuma, 43 years experience, Braka said that, hey, Ghana making land. They decided to say, oh, let the Guinean people put their flag there. Then we will get all new land and say, Ghana making land, our land here. That's how the government again intensify this issue. When you have, look, this is the reality. I just want to be careful. But when you have a group of irresponsible people who leading you to wheresoever they want to lead you, these are things that you encounter. You cannot be telling the citizen in Montserrat County that God is not making new land. When you go in one of the counties, then you say, okay, let the Guinea people put their flag there, we'll stay talking.
Yeah.
As we speak. Yeah.
You couldn't allow the citizen of 72nd Barry to live in a room for 1 day.
For 1 day.
Yeah, you put bow out there, you run behind them.
You run behind them.
Or the Guinea play pro, and
we'll be talking.
That the board of that go get land, but in Montreal go get new land. You're just stealing stout and beer. Lazy people. Scary chicken. Lazy. Only be more than no. Yeah. So don't be more. Be more. Who say you go fire? But go show them. Show your president. Show your sovereignty. You not protect. I mean, you can protect. I mean,
and they use the sovereign all over as human shield.
Yeah, that's what they did. So in my year, beginning in Foya now, not going to resist, but then Guinea flag still hanging there.
Yeah. Braka army, they were like stand by security while the armless citizens were challenging the Guinean soldiers.
Yeah. So yeah. So that because of the beginner, beginner
Presence, and 10.
Now I made a Guinea winner say, you know what, I go for our flag, so they think it be disgraceful.
Yeah.
I make him back for the
flag. After the ordinary people stopped the tension, the men was spying. Waka security men was spying.
Yeah.
They said, let's see what will happen when the Guinea men start shooting. We're not good at
and of course, the men came back. Yeah. And the reason the guys came back is because, look, when our Labrador beginner in Foya decided to remove the guy's flag and put our flag back, the Guinean civilians in Guinea on the side, they felt that our beginner in Foya, they respected their army, so they were coming back to retaliate. While coming back, they came with some of their gendarmerie, their military people. That's how they call them. They came with some of the military people, and in the process of doing that, that's how they shot our guy from across the river. They started shooting from across the river. If the time those guys were coming back from Guinea, if they had seen the Liberian troop across the river, I mean, everybody had felt trouble.
Yeah, and nobody wants to die.
Nobody wants to die.
Yeah.
So automatically, when they see it, the men know, you know what? Let who ourselves. Because when the Liberian on their side and you're on their side, you fire from across there, I mean a declaration of war, and no, they don't have that authority. Article President Dumbuya will have to give that authorization. President Baga will have to get that authorization through the chain of command. I mean, that's how it is done. But to leave the border vulnerable like that, you know, it was risky. And that's why I want to side with those who, we didn't say you should go there and start firing, no. But why do we have police people all around? Why do we have, you know, a security people in front of the bank? You know, I don't security men to the bank and stop any real something like that. But the fact that they are there, the criminal will know that security security. If I do anything, somebody will come and call somebody. Yeah. But when the bank open 24/7, nobody there, the man say, but nobody want to go. I can do my ticket and come out and pass. Yeah. That's why it is. Sometimes, Papa, who you see as security, they are begging for it. But the fact that he is there, his presence is serving as a deterrent. You stop leaving our border empty. Try to be immoral, stealing beer and stout from graveyard.
And that's the same thing we were talking.
Jumping.
You keep the army people in the capital city passing around with gun among surveillance.
Oh yeah.
And nobody is
nobody to the border. Yeah. Look at from Kerry Street to Madonna Street, they got railway come checkpoint there. Madonna Street to Capital Baba checkpoint. Morea nothing to checkpoint city. So checkpoint all over with the railway come police manager coming. Everywhere you see after every 2-3 blocks that checkpoint. But the whole border, the crossing point, and part of the reason why maybe the Guineans say, well, we can be neighbors to a country, what vulnerable?
Yeah, and that's what I was saying.
Because the Guineans
they have tested the strength.
Think you have a situation. Guineans leave Guinea on a daily basis to come to Foya to do business. It's vice versa. So Liberians going to Guinea, they go to the part through serious security to the border. The security can strain there and know what they bring into Guinea and so forth. But you are not training those. You got to see what security presence. Yeah. The Guinea could be thinking that people in Labrador could be, could be ganging up because no serious security. So let's just do something where the men will post real security as then it will be equal. Yeah. We protecting it. I mean, you can be a neighbor to a country and you're not protecting. Like you and somebody neighbors, you're sharing boundary. You brushing your yard, the person not brushing the yard. Yeah. Snake can come from in the person, butcher yard and go to come to your place. Yeah. You understand it? Yeah. So if a man want to brush your yard, when you're beginning brushing the next time, you're beginning to brush part of your place.
To make you feel that
that ain't a Guinean days. What a Guinean days. Liberia. You know somebody got boundary.
You have to be serious.
Yeah. If you're not brushing your plate true, the person brushing the plate, snake and move on to your plate and go to the person's place. So what the person will do, the person will brush his yard and come to your own area and brush there. You get vexed. Say, hey, they play on my land. You say, what I land? Say, yeah, man, sorry, boy. I mean, you yourself now to pay people now to clean it because you want to see your corners too. I don't want to see each other corners too clear. What happened right there? End up clean. No more snake. No more trespassing. Behind what the Guineans doing to us.
Yeah.
Trust me, the men will leave. Even when 10 men, they will lead 10 men to that place that will be rotating. So 10 men will be there after 3 more. It carries another 10 men.
That's why the way the thing happen, the Guinean now, they have taught Liberia a lesson.
So maybe all the border now, the American say, amen to all our crossing point.
Gonna make you learn.
Gonna make you learn. For info, yeah. What people are living Google, I play making new land. Weak women.
Listen.
Before you go to the law. That chicken feet.
They see now during the election time. They see me saying you were threatening.
That would be the end of Liberia.
Yeah, you would kill people. The human man who told the Guinean to put a flag down while they talking.
Yeah. Farabu.
You were threatening
people. He said, I will put 3 men on 25 more west. 75 person will. Anyone will see Farabu, we kill Farabu.
He made equal now. Go do talking. As we speak, before we came on air, as Oliver said, the government has announced that they are in discussion with the Marine River Union and ECOWAS. They are still talking with the Guinean authority as we speak. So the issue is not stable.
It is not fully resolved, but calm has been restored. So back in the Guinea, we don't do that. You come for those building and what the public paying for that. Carry 10 million villa. You leave our country alone. That's all we can do. Okay. Oh yeah. that's all we can do. I mean, we are out of time. We cannot go more than this. Well, we return here on tomorrow, which is Monday. Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you all, and bye-bye. This is called Freedom Fighter. God not making new land in Monrovia, but God making new land to the border. He said you get power, you get show power. That's what power is here. One more freedom,